Here we are on Hotspot, Domination. We're playing as the Tier 5 American battleship, the Tennessee. So in roughly a couple seconds here, we'll get to see what we're matchmaking up against.
Action stations.
I always start off looking at what I'm headed up against to see what I do and don't overmatch as far as penetration wise on armor piercing or HE. We're going to open up this match going to the Alpha Cap.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I'm going to wait a second here, see who else gets spotted. My teammate just completely takes off without me.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy cruiser detected.
It's a pretty bold strategy there, Mr. Gorky. I hope you like port. Got some more ships to play. Thank you for playing. Oh, I got lucky. I didn't get you smashed. Oh, that's Dev Strike. Double hit to Citadel. First blood. Dev Strike. 25k right off the rip. Bold strategy, man. He was trying to use that mountain for cover to potentially set me on fire every 10 seconds, where my controller would have been through the TV. Look at this Hyuga. That's a bold strategy. Broadside. He starts kiting right as I'm about to shoot. What is that dispersion? It's like you tossed a container of Tic Tacs up in the air. And I still hit him for roughly 5k, but come on, man. Now, that should have been a Citadel on its own. Something I hate on this game, the camos can affect your... I don't know if it's camos that affect your incoming dispersion. It may be incoming damage or fire dispersion, something, but... Gosh, it's so demotivating. Fully broadside battleship, and I only hit him for 5k. I mean, he was 16 kilometers out, so odds that the shells would have spread are likely. Still, you'd like to do a little bit more than 5k. Come on, man, to a fully broadside battleship. I hate being in these positions where I beyond the range to hit them, and it's going to be well over 30 seconds or more before I can even get in range to hit them, let alone get around this mountain to do any sort of work for the team. Love to slap this Hyuga right now, but I've made the bold decision of going behind a mountain. That sure is helping the team. I'm always paranoid of a wall of torpedoes coming every time I sail the middle flank. That's why I always like to go around, utilize the map for cover. Works out most of the time, but it sucks because I'm an aggressive battleship player. I like to go out and do as much damage as possible. Sometimes it gets you sent back right to port. Look at this guy. Hyuga full broadside. He's got a meeting with the Flying Dutchman. Look at the dispersion on that, just rail guns. Hit the Citadel. What was that, for 30k? Maybe even been more than 30k, I wasn't really paying attention. No, don't steal my kill! Come on! Reload, Mr. Tennessee! I'm only gonna waste half a salvo. Got a Normandy starting to come in broadside. Oh my gosh, he didn't yoink my kill. Alright, half a salvo should be enough. If I get decent spread for once. You've got to be kidding me. 2 shells land and 2 ricochets. On the superstructure of a Hyuga, mind you. That's ridiculous. That should have been a kill. And whoever shot those torps is going to get that. Of course. Leave it to the aircraft carriers to wait for you to do all the damage and yoink your kills. Alright, let's see if we can make this Normandy pay for his war crimes. I overled those just a wee bit much. Didn't really do a whole lot of damage, and now I'm gonna pay for that, because now he's kiting away. I missed my chance. Missed my chance to send him to port. Watch, this destroyer's gonna hit him with this wall of torps, and the aircraft carrier's gonna wait for perfect timing to steal another kill. As I'm running my mouth, I'm about to ram into the mountain. What a bot play. Come on, you can turn. See, the rudder shift, of course, it comes in clutch. What is that spread again? Come on, man. Like 1 shell lands and ricochets? Come on. It's like out of the 25 shots that I've put out of this thing, like 3 of them have landed, and the 3 that landed did this much damage. Yeah, of course, look at that. I can't really say he took my kill there, but whoever slapped that Normandy in the mouth just got their kill stolen by our aircraft carrier. You always appreciate teammates helping you out, but when they're that low, it's like, come on, man, just can you wait 30 more seconds and reward the player that did the damage to him? As our destroyer goes down. This Tennessee just out of range. Come on, baby. Not gonna be able to do much, but I can shoot at the superstructure to the least and do something. See if we can smash him with some superstructure damage. I can tell you that dispersion is, yep, look at that. Come on. How does that even happen? And 2 ricochets. This is just the recipe for a crushed controller. Oh, he's returning fire. Glad to know he's going to get the same. Yep. Both of his shells that landed, both ricocheted as well. So yeah, I see a lot of other people complain about the RNG on this game. It's really not, it's not horrible. Yes, sometimes does it get you killed. Like right there, I'm going to get 2 solid shells, I hope. I should wait until, yeah, there we go. At least it's some damage there, but the RNG, it's really not awful on this game. People complain a lot as this Tennessee's eating a wall of torpedoes, man. I feel for you, brother. That's one of the worst things. A destroyer pops out of a smoke screen out of nowhere and just YOLOs you with a wall of torpedoes. The rudder shift is not terrible on the Tennessee. It's just when you're at that range, you can't do anything to outrun those torps. You're too slow and your rudder shift isn't quick enough. But as I was saying, the RNG, it's not terrible on this game, but sometimes it does end up costing you a match here and there. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to knowing what you're shooting at. You know, complain that, you know, some people can just hop in battleships and do a bunch of damage. That's anybody who plays the Yami, okay? The Yami, you can hop in that ship and get 200k every game without even trying. That ship does not take a genius to play. Okay. Now, it's almost the same sense for the Musashi that just came out in the recent Battle Pass. That was a broad strategy there you had there, pal. Hawkins, you had that coming for you. But that all comes down to knowing what you're shooting at. You know, you got to know what you need, AP loaded or HE, and knowing whether or not you overmatch your opponent or not. And if that's rightfully so, you need to know if you need to shoot through bow plating, you're going to hit the superstructure, or you're going to try and aim for the Citadel locations. But that's why you got to study some of these ships while you're in port. Even if you don't have them, you can still look at the overview and in the overview remove parts of the armor to find out where those Citadel locations are. Oh boy, here comes the wall of torpedoes. Would be an awesome collaboration on this game would be the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, we've had just about every collaboration. I shouldn't say every. This game isn't nearly to the aspect that like Fortnite's at. Oh, we got lucky and we dodged there. So, man, if these destroyer players would just wait for an overcorrection, he could have easily punished me and sent me back to port. But he just wanted damage. He's low health. He didn't want to quit the game with no damage, which is rightfully so. But he's gonna pay for that. See you, Davy Jones. Good night, Acosta. But where's the content creators at? We need the Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration. You know, wouldn't that be awesome? Have a battleship commander, Captain Jack Sparrow. Have a cool DLC ship, the Black Pearl. Have an above average reload time and guns aplenty. And I understand too, way completely different timelines. This is all World War II era, and that's whatever century it is. I don't know. Whenever the UK ruled 90% of the world. Still be fun. You know, we've had Transformers, which in an aspect is also completely different timeline. Wasn't a cartoon during World War II. And we also had the space theme for a while. Like, I feel like that's a very achievable collaboration there. So we have another destroyer right behind us. But I'd have a lot of fun with that if that ever became a DLC. You know, Pirates of the Caribbean, Black Pearl, you could get some of the commanders. That would be fun. More seems like a Sea of Thieves kind of collaboration. That game's a lot more like Pirates of the Caribbean in the actual movie in this sense, but still be cool to have something like that in this game. Or where's the SpongeBob collab at with the Flying Dutchman ship? Who would be your battleship commander there? I mean, I guess the Flying Dutchman, per se. Could have Patrick and SpongeBob telling you to keep going while you're sailing broadside to battleships, just like I'm doing now. I got lucky I didn't get punished for that. This is going to be a good night for the Koenig. Have fun in port, pal. Good night. Now I'm hunting for the Kraken, getting a little hungry here. I don't know where this destroyer went, but I'm sure he's about to roll up. And here comes a wall of torpedoes from their carrier. Hopefully my AA can do the job. I can't throw up another plane for roughly 30 seconds, and I'm gonna eat every single one of these. I've only got one heal left. All my teammates are dead. I have no will to rebuild. Alright, let's see if we can get this gate, or however you pronounce this. Oh, of course. Leave him with just enough. Just enough to be able to do damage back to me. So demotivating. Right there, you can't even really play the RNG game there, because that destroyer's such a small target. Had I landed probably half of a shell, I would have killed him. Probably could have threw a rock at that guy and finished him off. Right here, I got to be real careful. We got 2 caps to 1, the point advantage, but I'm the last one alive. So if I die, that's it. I'm gonna throw this game. I'm just gonna play Operation GTFO and disengage here. Hopefully, I can sail away in time. Just threw up another plane to help my AA shoot down all these planes. I think it's safe to say we're gonna We're going to finish this match. We got a First Blood, a Dev Strike, a High Cal Confederate. Just about every medal in the book besides a Kraken. Thanks to our carrier, who decided to steal that Hyuga kill from me earlier. And had I finished that destroyer there seconds ago, and even the Normandy, I would have had 7 kills this match. There we go. That's gonna be it. 138k. Decent match.